Hello, besties, and welcome to So Rude. I'm here with the intellectual, beautiful, stunning, full of coffee, Sabargo.
And I'm here with the sensual, acceptable, full of cum, Dion Yorkie.
Oh my God, I feel so attacked.
Cheers. Oh, where's your drink?
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh,
cheers.
She's what's you're late to the trend of the.
No, I'm not collecting them.
What are those girls called?
The
Gizmo girls.
Sure, but I only have one gizmo. She's maroon because they were on sale.
Maroon.
This is like a $90 water bottle. I got it for $30, so that was a snatch.
30?
35, 40.
I think it was 45, 60.
Still a deal. Still a deal.
The one thing about Dion, when it's something he doesn't want.
I'd be rolling up to the gym with my liter water bottle feeling fabulous.
When it's something he doesn't want, he will hyperbolize that the price is really high. When it's something that he does want, he'll hyperbolize the price even lower than what it is.
Delusion to fit my reality. It feels correct to me.
Oh, so Visco girl, that's what you're doing.
Ew, girl, that's like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, nip slip. We're back in action. How's your week been, my love?
Oh, it's been good. It's been eventful. I did my taxes.
Very nice.
The Oscars happened.
Yes.
I went to the gym. Got hit on by an old man, but we'll get into that.
Okay, well, let's just jump into it then.
How was your week?
Good. Let's get into it.
We're already in it.
Yeah.
So how was your week?
It was good. We'll get into it. I got things to say.
Oh,
Jesus!
Why are you asking me how my week was, bitch?
Well, girl, I didn't expect a novel of a reply. Just say
novel.
Good, thanks. It's like when people ask you how you are in person, and it's like you actually say how you are. It's like no, just say good, thanks. Like no one actually cares.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
If somebody asks me something, I'm assuming they care.
Well, they probably don't.
I don't care. I'm gonna reply as if they care.
Traitors.
Oh, talking about traitors.
You're a little
There's
traitor.
one right here, honey.
Bitch.
There's one right here.
We're gonna vote you out, hang you to dry, because you are
not
a traitor.
wet.
Are you a faithful?
Well, I am a bit wet.
If we were to play the traitors for my birthday, would you be a faithful or a traitor?
Well,
like, would you want to be?
Tell you that. Oh, I think I would like to be. Well, the thing is, even if I wasn't a traitor, everyone would think I was a traitor and just vote me out.
That's my thing too. I would want to be a faithful because I know everyone would think I was a traitor, so that at least I have the satisfaction when they vote me out of being like, I'm a faithful, you dumb bitches.
Yeah.
That seems more fun. Because we have the personality. It's like Bob, like we're very kind of like outspoken. We don't mind if like the attention's on us and blah, blah, blah. So people love to vote out the gays. Let's be real.
Yeah. Because I was always saying like, if I go on the show, I would love to be a traitor. But now I'm like, it would be kind of like a hindrance because people just like would immediately assume it's you because like we're fabulous.
It's easier to win as the faithful because then you can just be like
on the lookout.
Dorinda, what the fuck's her name? I don't know. I forget her name.
Dolores.
You can be like Dolores and just act clueless, and then the traitors take you to the end.
Yeah. Do you think she's acting clueless on purpose?
No, like, I think that's actually her. But like the goat strategy is smart because the traitors aren't going to kill you if you're not a threat.
Yeah, if you're just voting for like.
So that's like the easiest way to make it to the end.
Because like if you're like, since we would be like, we're good at lying and we would be good at being traitors, then we would be good at being faithful, finding who the traitor is,
making everyone think we're traitors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. But anyway, so Dylan Efron is really the takeaway from the season.
The eye candy. Well, Dylan Efron and Gabby are the takeaways from the season.
Yeah.
Dylan Efron is
I actually have a voice note
eye
I have to show you
candy.
of Gabby. So now that you brought her up, I'll bring it.
You have a voice note of Gabby?
Is
she calling the podcast?
She's calling the pod. Ring,
she
ring.
did it. She has a Dear Fair Root Mother?
Yeah, she's actually our number one fan.
Oh
allegedly.
my God, Gabby.
So this is what Gabby said, and it's just like, it's just correct. It just feels correct. She's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
No, I have business hours. What are you doing? Calling me after 3 p.m. I've lost all my confidence. I've just had lunch. I'm lethargic. I've been exhausted since the moment I woke up. I need a break.
I need a break.
You want to have a creative call? over my dead body, send me an email with Google Slides.
With Google Slides.
That's
You
very
would have
true.
a FaceTime at 9 p.m. I'd rather gouge my eyes out with a dull chopstick.
Chopstick. She's iconic.
I don't think so.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
fucking amazing.
she's lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, even more iconic.
That's why she's so iconic, because she gets the lore.
No, but it's so true
with
though.
a dull chopstick.
Because it's like when people like email you, and like someone DM'd me and they were like, "Oh, my manager's really interested in you guys," blah blah. And I'm like, "Okay, great. Like, here's my email. Time to send more information."
Yeah, let's not waste time.
And
Let's
she's
send
like,
the deets.
No. Send me your number. I'm like, girl,
We're not doing any of that.
I've never heard of you before in my life, and you want my number? And she's like, he only does introductions through phone number. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. He can email an introduction.
Yeah, that's first of all, that's giving red flag.
Yeah.
Because what I don't think is that you're gonna sneak up into my phone call and try and swindle me with your fancy words and your quick talk, your fast 5, your quick rap 10,
slow 6.
It's not happening. So I hate that, especially with like managers or like you call someone. Like one time we had a call with like a PR person and they just like, oh yeah, like I love your pod, but you could tell they never listened to the pod. And they'd be like, there'd be like a gay pride flag behind them. We're like, wow, this person's so supportive.
Yeah, but like we knew we were getting, what's it called, fluffed up.
Mm-hmm.
With the gay flag in the background, talking about the pod and everything, but
you live and you learn.
I like the effort.
Yeah, you live and you learn. Okay, so anything about Gabby before I switch back to Dylan?
Oh, you're suddenly Tim Dillon. I love. Well, Gabby, I just love the outfits, love the commitment, love how genuine she is.
She's like if Jennifer Coolidge had a baby with like, I don't know, a Valley Girl or something.
Right?
Amazing. Love it.
And I just, like, if somebody wins, I would want like, if a faithful wins, I would want it to be Gabby and Dylan.
Well, that's the only faithfuls left besides
really?
Ivor.
Dolores.
Oh, we forget about Dolores. I'm surprised I remembered Ivor, to be honest.
I wonder if Dolores is going to sneak a win. Like,
imagine Dolores won. She's like, how did this happen?
I'd be pissed if it's Ivor and Dolores. Like, girl.
No. They're gonna get kicked out by Dylan and
Gabby.
Dylan and Gabby know what they're doing, so I think they're gonna like vote them out in the end.
But now Dylan.
Okay, so Dylan is a swimming zaddy like me. He likes to swim.
Wait a second. I would like to make clear that a few episodes ago I said, "Oh, Dylan's kind of hot," and you cussed me out, ugly hoe. You said, "Dylan, oh my God, you're a slut, Sebb. You're a dirty slut."
Well, do I find his face that attractive? No, but I can see why you fell for his boyish smile, because you love a good boyish smile.
I love your smile.
And then, yeah, I just saw his story the other day saying he's swam like 3K.
23K.
Getting back in, no.
23?
No.
It was
2.3.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway. Not 23K.
50K.
100K in one day. No, but I was like, wow, that's why his body's nice. And like, I've been swimming a lot to keep myself fit. So that was cool.
Which you don't invite me to.
What? You went swimming with me the other day.
You don't invite me on your swims.
Yeah, we went swimming together the other day. I invited you, bitch.
Yeah, but you always go at 6 a.m. without even waking me up.
Because you're asleep. What do you want me to do?
That's what I mean without waking me up.
Yeah. Okay. You wouldn't want to be woken up.
Yeah, you can be like, "Hey, babe, do you want to come swim?" I'll be like, "Yeah, of course."
Maybe that's my alone time. Ever thought about that?
Wow.
Maybe that's my time
you're
alone.
Going to hook up with an old man at the sauna.
No, I said alone time, not time with another old man. Thank you very much.
No, but people were saying that Dylan Efron doesn't shower,
but
so
he looks clean on his Instagram.
I have to hit that follow button.
You already follow him. That's why I followed him. Because I was like, oh, here Sebb goes.
I don't follow him already.
Yeah, you do. That's
What's
why
his
I followed
Instagram?
him. Dylan Efron.
Wait, is it
Efron _
Is he an Efron? Is he related to Zac Efron?
Is it the Efron with a D?
Dylan Efron. See?
Well, I
You're
thought you followed.
a liar.
I thought you followed.
I don't follow him.
Anyway,
but guess what?
Anyway.
Followed.
Do you think Brittany will vote out Danielle? Because we got left on a little bit of a blue balls cliffhanger. Warm up those nuts because we're being hanged on the balls.
I feel like because it will be awful if she votes Danielle out.
But she
it will
looks
be
all
the second
stressed
time.
and she looked like she's going to do it.
Like it would be the second time she backstabs her in a show. But then at the same time, it would be stupid if she doesn't vote for Danielle because
it'll make it obvious.
Yeah, it'll make it obvious.
She really has no choice yet if she wants to play strategically. But I also just love if she does vote Danielle. It's funny because she was like, I could never vote Danielle out. And then to be like,
she's like,
never mind, girl.
Danielle.
If it comes to my game, which I appreciate because a gamer is a gamer through and through.
So true.
So I actually have some hot tea from Bob the Drag Queen.
Oh my god, what's the hot tea? Did he send out Dear Very Rude Mother?
I don't know what that was. What?
Did he send a Dear Very Rude Mother?
He kind of did, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's ringing in to let us know the tea.
Oh, ring him in.
So allegedly, according to Bob, the flames have been further fanned by survivors. Weiger, is that Carolyn's last name? I would like this Danielle Carolyn off the show drama to come to an end. It's too much, he says. Like, Carolyn, girl, you lost. Danielle beat you. Why are you writing poems? Danielle's already getting so much hate and you're getting all the love. You already won the social media game, and yet you're belittling and quite frankly bullying this black woman during Black History Month. You signed up for a game where we lie and we deceive, and someone lied and deceived. So why are you gagging? Why are you gagged?
I thought her poem was really funny, but I thought it was meant as a joke.
I thought it was meant as a joke.
But I
Maybe
guess
it
like,
wasn't.
people on social media are taking the game too seriously. Because I feel like it's like...
Well, because I appreciate Bob in the sense that he's standing up for Danielle because
Yeah.
they were ride or dies in the game, and he sees like through and through, time and time again with Drag Race fans, how they treat the contestants who are black versus white, or
different.
POC versus white, so differently. So it's like, I like how he's being vocal about this because like Danielle has received a lot of hate for like, if you look at it unbiasedly or whatever, objectively, she's played a great game.
For doing what she was meant to do
Exactly.
as a traitor.
So it is like, why is she receiving?
Because I guess
all
it's
the
more
hate?
like, because for us, we're seeing it and like being like showgirlies, like, yeah, slay. But I guess some people really get into reality shows, like, and forget that it's a reality show. So they'll be like, you backstabbed her, you bitch. I'm going to DM you to kill yourself tomorrow. So it's like, maybe we should, as a society, take a step back and realize that it's a show.
Yeah,
There's no need to bully or send threats, death threats or anything.
Period. If you're going into this kind of game being like, I'm going to make besties, well, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? And then Chanel revealed... This is actually more...
I'm happy that Bob the Drag
Speaking
of spoke up.
Yeah, speaking of the light side of things, making a joke out of it all. Do you remember Chanel? Chanel?
Chanel.
This queen?
Yeah.
She like got voted out early. Just revealed she clocked who one of the traitors was in the first episode because she heard them farting.
When? How? Wait, when did she hear them farting?
I think it's like unserious.
Oh.
But it's funny because imagine you're just like, I heard you fart at the round table, so I know you're a traitor.
Oh, like
those were nervous farts. Like that's a great way of figuring out who the traitor is. You just have to have the best sense of smell in the room,
right?
And be like, oh, that. Because remember we met that person once, and they were like, I can smell a fart before it comes out of your body.
Who
said that to us?
I remember.
And we were like, what did you just say?
Oh, our bestie's brother. He was like, I can, when people...
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was like, when people fart, I know exactly who it was.
And I was like, he would be great in this traitors now that I know that farting is how you catch the traitor.
I have a good sense of smell, but imagine being that like intense. I would hate it because like a lot of smells are not pleasant.
And like, what is it? How do you know like a fart is somebody's? Like, do you just look at them and be like, oh, you would definitely smell like that kind of fart?
You would smell like baked beans.
Yeah, like, are you an egg fart kind of girl?
I guess it's like...
Or a skunk fart kind of girl?
I don't know.
Are you farting black beans or tomatoes? Like, how do you know? I guess you just assume their diet and go from there.
Yeah, like if I see you eating artichokes, I would know.
Yeah. Did you see this Katy Perry clip?
No, is it new? What is she up to? What is Katy Perry up to?
I hate. This is actually, you're right. I hate injustice.
Yes.
As right now.
Discrimination of any kind.
Well, yes.
I'm really disappointed with the lack of awareness that's going on in the world, especially.
Come on, Google Slides.
Where we're at.
Where we're at.
I'm like, is everybody just fucking asleep? What the fuck is
That's true.
It's a disaster.
Living in this?
But if we can get through it the first time, I think we can hopefully get through it this time. But
I like the hopefulness.
But sometimes,
but there's some different rules this time.
For some reason, there's time
some
seems
different goals.
So much worse.
Well, there's nothing to lose, and
yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah, that's it.
Buckle up, bitch.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
I feel like we're all trying to deal with things that are way.
Yeah.
Is everybody fucking asleep? Wait,
I was like, wait, is Katy Perry being relatable right now?
Yeah.
I was like, who did she hire our old PR team?
Did they have a rainbow flag? Wait, I have to show you this clip. It's from that same podcast, but I sent it to you. I gasped.
The one that's like the most memeable lyric is the when your legs don't work like they used to before, and that came. My gran had lost her ability to walk, and the song was basically.
Because the person in the interview was like my grand couldn't. Oh,
I thought we were talking about getting fucked so hard I couldn't walk here, but now we're talking about
because
your
everyone made a
aging
meme about that lyric.
grandmama.
I didn't know it was real, honey.
Well, the song is about getting old, so come on now.
Really?
Darling, your soul will never grow old. It's evergreen.
I thought it said till we were 17.
No, that's maybe another part, but darling, I will love you. It's
That's
about
the thing
loving
about Ed
someone.
Sheeran. I've heard, I like the little melodies and everything, but I've never read the lyrics. I don't know what any of his songs talk about. I know there's one about an A-team, but I'm like, who is the A-team?
We're not really that surprised when it comes to you.
What?
Ring, ring.
I'm about to
Thank God
beat
they
this
saved me
bitch
up. They saved me up for that call right there.
Hello.
Oh, dear fairy root mother.
1 second.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, dear fairy root mothers.
This is her speaking.
My husband slept. This is going to get juicy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm actually going to do a British accent for this one.
I would like to hear it. I never get to hear it.
My husband slept with another man last week and told me he was only doing it because he didn't want to die.
Wait, what? He didn't want to die?
I read that wrong. My bad. My husband slept with another man last week. A few weeks before, he told me he wanted to do it because he didn't want to die without knowing if he was bisexual.
Oh.
And he didn't want to die without knowing what anal felt like.
Oh.
I was open to this idea. We're a straight couple, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell, honey.
I was open to a threesome.
Okay.
But he said he didn't want me to see him with a man.
Why? ...
An ego thing, ? So as per our agreement, I fucked my ex-girlfriend while he went about his business because she could always eat it better than he could. Now a week has passed and he wants to do it again with me, but I thought it was a one-time hall pass. What do? I was fine with continuing down the road of monogamy, but he wants to open this up, I think.
Well, it sounds like y'all are ordering from 2 different restaurants.
At 2 different times
At 2
in your
different
life.
times
Yeah.
in the life.
Something is going incorrectly here.
Sometimes it could work out, but if it's if both of you want the relationship to be open, if it's just him and you don't want to, then I don't think it's the buffet that you signed up for.
And I think the red flag is in him not wanting it to be a threesome.
Yeah,
Because that would have been
that was the first red flag.
Yeah, that would have been okay, he wants to try this out. He's willing to have me there. This is a vulnerable moment for him. But instead he's afraid, I think, to show you how faggy he really is.
Yeah.
Because I think he's gonna maybe come around to admitting to you that he only wants men.
Yeah, it sounds
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Because it would be different if he was like, oh yeah, we can try a little threesome together, make it spicy. But now he's like, no, I'll go on my own.
I don't know.
I would tell him.
It seems
honestly,
he might be a beard.
Yeah, because if you don't, if you want to keep on the monogamy aisle, then just end it. because I don't see him changing his mind. I don't see you changing your mind. So just end it, honey.
You could
Divorce.
you should have just kept it straight up in the first place. Like, I mean, you went to your ex-girlfriend and got yourself eaten out, but if that's not what you wanted, you should have been a bit more clear about it and been like, I don't think we're gonna do this little hall pass.
Yeah, and I
plan.
don't think you're fully straight as well, honey. Let's just be
Well,
real.
obviously
Let's be
not.
honest.
They never said they were. They had an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, but you said it's a straight relationship.
No, they're in a straight relationship. The guy and the girl.
Okay.
Heteros.
Hetero homes. Go homosexual, both of you guys. You get a girlfriend, he gets a boyfriend, and that's that on that.
Yeah, that would be an easy fix.
Yeah, the Fairy Mothers recommend homosexuality. Ring, ring. Oh, one second, I haven't even hung up. Hello.
Dear Fairy Rude Mothers.
This is her.
I'm circumcised, which pisses me off.
I feel that.
My husband and me love to dock.
To what?
Is that what it's called? Dock?
What's dock?
When you...
Fuck?
I think it's when you put
I think you mean fuck, honey.
when you put your dicks together. Anyway, my husband docks my penis with his and pulls his foreskin over my dick so I can know what it feels like.
Oh, that's cute. It's like a little hug.
And I think it's real love. Just wanted to let you know.
That sounds like real love.
It does. That sounds like Real Love by Jess Glynn. Wow.
So what? Duck is when you put the head.
Docking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The head.
Is it when we put them together? They
like
kiss.
the touch tips.
Yeah.
That's duck.
I guess.
And then he's putting the skin on top of the other head.
Yeah.
How long is that skin?
That's
it's
some long ass foreskin.
That's cute.
And like, do y'all just walk around all day like that, like so you can really get the feel of it for a whole 24 hours, or how long are we docking
That
for?
is the type of monogamy the girl was dreaming about.
Yeah.
In the other call.
That's the commitment and the love she needs.
Yeah. If he can't share his skin with you, then what can he share?
And now you know where true love can be found.
Yeah, that's
just
beautiful.
Go to the gays who
Thanks
are docking it.
Thanks for calling. Wow. So cute.
Wow, those are some intense calls.
Right.
I was not ready.
It's for you.
Hello.
Dear Fairy Rude Mothers.
What the fuck do you want?
Is this the Dear Fairy Rude Mothers?
Yeah.
Okay. I bottomed at the gym showers. It all started one day. My gym crush started giving me the eyes.
Oh.
And I gave the eyes back.
Oh, I bet you did.
Now, I would like to say I never really cruise or do anything in public.
Ooh.
But this time, things happened. I walked in the changing room. He was already there, fluffing his thing up. Then he walked into the showers, and I followed him back.
Fluffing? Like, we're into furries now in the gym?
I don't know. It just said fluffing.
Okay.
Now we got in the showers, and things got crazy, and I bottomed for him. I bottomed for him good.
Oh.
That is until a gym staff member walked in. We got caught. I'm scared. I haven't been back to that gym since then. Am I going to prison? What is going on? Help.
Well, I think you would know. You didn't really give us all the tea. I don't know if you're going to prison. I think you would know that over us because you didn't really tell me, like, after you got caught, did they just yell at you? Was it awkward? Did they just, like, pretend they didn't see? Did they ban you from the gym? Did they call the police?
I imagine since they didn't share those details, they just got caught, stopped doing it, and went home their own way.
Well, let's not be melodramatic then. Go back and do it again. Sounds like the gym didn't mind too much.
Yeah, like we need to know the reactions of the gym staff member. Was it a he? Was it a she?
How are y'all fucking in the shower? Because we know from experience a lot of lubes do not work in the shower.
Yeah.
So what are you guys using?
Well, I think when you're in the showers, use latex silicone based lubes, because if you use water based lubes, it's just gonna be a bad time for you and for him.
But listen,
them,
us Dear Fairy Rude Mothers
her.
are not sexual advice experts, so don't take this to the bank. Just take it with a grain of salt, okay?
Yeah.
And a grain of cum, it sounds like.
I don't think you're going to prison.
2 ounces.
If anything, you'll just get kicked out of the gym, or maybe the gym staff will want to join next time. Honestly,
yeah. It's kind of rude that you didn't offer for them to invite.
Yeah.
So open invites next time. Good luck. And don't
fuck it up. And always be mindful, because like I know I saw a headline about the West Hollywood sauna at a gym that got permanently closed because people were just kept hooking up there, and I'm like, what were they doing?
Oh, you know what they are doing.
No, I know what they were doing, but like, how messy were they that they had to close it off?
See, that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
like,
I imagine you sat down and you were stuck there. You're like, oh, I can't get up.
You know, yeah, like it, not only sticky but like mixed with the sweat. I don't know.
The sands too, because there's no air circulation there.
Ew. Yeah, because like I go into a sauna quite frequently.
Oh, you had a sauna experience recently. Your horror sauna.
Oh my
experience.
god, yeah, I did. So I go into a sauna often, and like the smell is already, and the one I go to is like basically just a lot of old men, and it's like it just smells like eucalyptus and sweat, and it's like the worst combination ever. So to mix in cum with that and like ass sweat, I don't know if that's appealing. I don't know where these Hollywood gays are getting off on that, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess if you're really into scents.
Oh, like Piggy. They eating.
What?
Much. So, my freaking sauna story was wild. I'm in the sauna, and I'm just minding my own business. I like to bring a book in the sauna, so I'm just like reading my book, minding my biz.
And then sitting or standing?
Sitting.
Right.
Why would I be standing in the sauna?
Sometimes you stand up in the sauna.
To like stretch, but like for the majority of the time I sit down on my towel and mind my business. Anyway, so this man, probably like 70 years old, maybe even more, opens the sauna door, and as I look up to see who's like, coming in the sauna, it's alarming. Let's just say that. This person in like milliseconds goes from opening the sauna door to right in my face, and I'm at the far end of this tiny sauna. So this person, like, it's like they came in to ask me this question,
running to you,
which it was like, how did they even know I was in there? I don't know, it was weird. So they open the door, they barge up to my face and go, am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? And I'm like, I look up and all I see is this old man covered, literally dripping from his eyeballs to his neck in blood. Like a lot of blood, not just a little blood. And I'm like, yeah, you are. And he goes, oh, my goggles from swimming, my goggles must have cut me. And I'm like, how the fuck did your goggles slice up your face?
You should have been like, honey, you just have to respect the balance. Don't lie to me. Yeah, just respect the balance.
Bones and all, it's giving cannibalism. And I'm like, yeah, you're bleeding, do you? And I like, me with my little to go, what's it called? Medical kit. So I'm like, oh, I actually have some Polysporin with me. He's like, oh yeah, that'd be nice. So he like waltz out, he's butt naked, waltz out to his locker to try and like grab a towel to stop his bleeding or whatever. I don't fucking know. So I run out, I'm in my towel, grab the Polysporin, I give it to him, and he's like dabbing it all over his face, and I just see the blood getting everywhere. So I'm like, you can keep that Polysporin, like I'll get a new one. And he's like, no, it's okay. And he hands it back to me, and I'm like, ew. I'm like, ew. So yeah, I threw that Polysporin out, washed my hands and whatnot, and I go back in the sauna. Literally moments later, I don't know how he did it so fast, he comes into the sauna with no blood on his face and sits beside me, shakes my hand, tells me his name, I can't remember his name. And it was really awkward because he just goes, I'm blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm Dion. And then that was it. Awkward silence. I'm reading my book and I'm like, I got to get out of here.
See, that's suspicious.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of the sauna. Like, this has gotten a little too weird for me. So then I went about my day. And then when I'm leaving the sauna, he's sitting down, changing on a bench. And he goes, see you tomorrow.
Oh,
and I was like,
absolutely
wait a damn minute.
Sir.
Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. Which then when I made eye contact with him like yesterday in the change room, I ran. I was like, I'm not talking to this guy again.
Because my questions begin with change rooms, locker rooms. They have a lot of mirrors.
Yeah. No, like,
could he not see in the mirror if he was bleeding or not?
When he entered the sauna, in order to enter the sauna, you have to look at yourself directly in a giant mirror. So like, and then like to walk up to me butt naked, like get it, he was in my personal space and go, am I bleeding? I'm like, I feel like I was being hit on in the weirdest way possible.
Like, yeah, it sounds like it's like there's mirrors in the locker, so you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I'm bleeding. You don't need to go ask someone if you're bleeding because it's
obvious.
Like, was it his eye? Like,
No, like he cut near his eye, but it was coming all the way down on both sides of
So
his
he
face.
could see, like, or even if he just goes like this,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm bleeding.
I mean, you also don't ask, are you bleeding, unless you know you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Like, you don't ask that question
And
randomly.
then also, just to come back in the sauna afterwards, they'd be like, oh, hi.
And shake my hand.
It's so weird.
It
Is it
was-
like a blood play?
It was a really odd experience, to be honest. That's why I like going in the saunas when they're empty. And usually when other people come in, I leave.
I like when it's empty
People
because
can
it's
be
like
weird.
I can meditate, I can read or anything.
One guy was on his AirPods yesterday in the sauna, which
Isn't
pissed me
that
off.
bad?
Well, it makes me feel unsafe because I'm like,
It's gonna explode.
the coltan from your phone, the risk of like technology exploding in my face. So I was stressing, and as he's like blasting music, and I don't think it was like real words because it sounded like Simslish,
Yeah.
and he would like every once in a while go blah, like screaming out the words,
Oh my gosh.
and I was like, this guy is rocking out.
Voice
In the sauna.
Bitch, just take care of your ears. Because it's like, we only get a pair.
Well, for me, it's also like the sauna is a place to look inward, and like as your blood is
Yeah.
slowly boiling, to be like,
Sauna.
breathe into it. But he was just like, to distract himself from the heat, blasting music at full volume, and I don't think that is really giving you the experience of relaxation you're supposed to get from a sauna.
Yeah.
Is that just me?
No, it's true. And I've always said it, but it's like if you see someone like with their eyes closed or reading or something, don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
No, it's so obvious when I have my book. I'm not inviting conversation.
and then people are like, what's the book about?
And
what you reading?
And I will straight up like give a one-word answer and then turn my head right back to the book. And sometimes they'll keep going, and it's like, I made it so obvious in this moment that I don't fucking want to talk. I don't get it. But some people I think do go to like
Socialize.
yeah, like I find a lot of people go to like gyms and stuff just to find friends, and like maybe they don't have anyone to talk to at home, you know?
True.
So
Very true.
I guess I can be empathetic at that. I have another funny story though.
Oh, tell me.
I was like getting into the car the other day, and this like another old man, they love me.
Yeah, you have a thing with oldies.
This old man stops and turns to me and goes, "Are you driving me to Africa?" And I'm not impressed. You know me. It's like in the sauna with my book. I'm like, don't talk to me. So I turn, I'm like, what? And he's like, Africa? Are you going to drive me to Africa? And I'm like, and I really don't know what to say. Because what the fuck, I'm not an Uber driver, and I'm not going to drive you to Africa from Canada. That's going to take a while. Like, am I a pilot? What the fuck's going on? I'm just like in my head, like really confused. So I'm silent. I'm staring at him like, where's this going to go? And he goes, just kidding. Have a nice day. And he keeps walking.
Oh,
And I was like,
was it the
am
old
I an
man?
Uber driver who drives people to Africa?
Was it the old man with a dog?
No, just some old man.
Because there's an old man with a
Wait.
dog that always walks around here, and like he always says hi, but I have headphones on, so I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, that's our neighbor.
Yeah.
This guy was not our neighbor because he like continued
Went to Africa.
to walk. Yeah, like he was walking off our street as if he's going to Africa, and I'm like, it's gonna take you a long time on foot.
That's odd.
It was really odd. I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to
I want to
Africa.
know if he went to Africa or not. Was he late to the airport?
Yeah, it was crazy. But I just have to give a shout out to House Democrat Al Green, who was forcibly removed from the chamber for standing against fascism. He spoke up against the ethnic cleansing that's going on in Gaza. And it was really, really powerful. This powerful sentence I saw: the man with a cane was the only one willing to stand.
Wow.
So he basically stood up against Trump in the Chamber of Commons or whatever they call it, and was like, this is not on. He stood up there and was like, we need to impeach this bastard right now. It needs to start from the grass up. It needs to start from the people. We're putting in the moves to get it done. And little Trumpy and his people couldn't handle being called out, so they dragged his ass out. And everyone else stayed quiet.
Girl, why?
So team next Democrat, stand up. Like, let's get you all kicked out.
Like,
until
everyone needs to stand up, or like Katy Perry was freaking out. Everyone needs to freak out.
Give that
Everyone
energy.
needs to give a show and give that energy.
Yeah.
Because things are getting bad out there, bitch.
But it's like a historical moment, because like that is just showing how much America needs to stand up against this tyranny, because he is like like they are so afraid to speak up that only one man had the courage to. And then they act like they're dictators and drag him out as if his voice and his freedom of speech is not allowed in that country.
Because they're all about freedom of speech until you say
it's getting real, people.
Don't like.
Yeah.
So, because I feel like the Democrats are like, no, we can't do anything because it's gonna cause a civil war.
But the war, it's
guess
already a civil war.
What's going on right now?
You are being removed from the House of Commons if you speak up. You have officially lost any sense of democracy.
Like the fact that there's so many.
It's a war, baby. Like they you don't know it, but they're fighting it because Trump stands up there and he's like, "We've gotten rid of wokeness, and don't we love it?" And all the people behind him like, "Yeah," and it's just like, damn, like they really are not afraid to show that they want to control everyone.
Yeah, there's so many states that want to take away like gay marriage now and so many things, and it's like,
it's scary.
Girl, we warned y'all.
We did, but
it's
America,
just like,
you gotta rise up, baby.
All the stupid ones that were like, Project 2075 is not real. It's like, girl.
But they're gonna get their comeuppance. These world leaders, one way or another. Like, for example, we take away the booze here in Canada.
True.
So all the booze is off the shelves, American booze, and it's just like the age-old like tale of be careful, don't piss off your friends because they can become your worst enemies.
Which is also iconic.
And America has really pissed off Trudeau and Canada, and Doug Ford, who we strongly don't like, canceled Starlink finally. His agreement.
He did?
Yeah,
oh my God,
with Elon Musk. And he said that, which was like the first good thing to come out of his mouth ever. So that was
because it's also refreshing. Iconic, the alcohol thing. Because it's like, I just know the people that were pro-Trump in Canada are alcoholics.
Exactly.
So I know they're going to be having a bad day trying to get their alcohol.
Doug Ford said, "It's done, it's gone. We won't award contracts to people who enable and encourage economic attacks on our province and on our country."
Well,
so I'm like, can you now bring that energy to like...
Don't back out again, because he had already backed out.
Exactly.
And then he went back in. So don't do it again, dumb bitch.
So keep that backbone. God. And maybe you should cancel the bad shit, Doug Ford, that you've done. Maybe you should stop cutting healthcare for citizens. Maybe you should
stop destroying hospitals.
Maybe you should allow international students to learn in Canada again, because you know how they were cutting that.
Yeah, like just stop fucking shit up, man, please.
So I see this like kind of like pipeline where like Doug Ford snaps out of like the spell of nastiness, and then like other people continue that.
Yeah,
like that's where we are now, right?
Let us manifest.
Like Katy Perry, like they waking up.
Yeah,
let's wake up,
because Katy Perry took a while to say things, and then she was like going to like to the moon or something. Did you just see that?
Yeah,
last week?
that one I swiped. I said I'm being gaslit. This is a parody, right?
I'm being sent to the moon by Elon Musk. I'm like, girl,
but that was a joke, right? Are you not
seeing what's happening? He's gonna explode you in the moon or something.
I don't think that was real. There's no fucking way.
I think it was.
If that's real, then Miss Katy Cat needs to snap out of it. Lord.
Hot takes.
Okay.
Do you have any hot takes? I feel like our whole podcast is hot takes, but give me your best hot takes. Hot takes.
Mine's a hot tape.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
The hottest tape of all.
Listen, it's
apparently
a hot
Butch
tape.
Buquin, who totally lost his hot card to me.
Who's Butch Buquin?
You know, the one who does and you're so good to me, and you
Butch.
Butch, whatever. So I don't find Butch attractive whatsoever. Like, I feel like when he first started popping off, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. But now I think it's all smoke and mirrors.
He has good bone structure.
And he's doing drag, mama. Like, he wakes up, he puts eyeshadow on, he drags the eye down, he's full foundation.
Oh, I was like, he's a drag queen?
The hair is fully like shaped every day. Like, he wakes up to a salonist. I also have a theory that he's really like 40 years old, but he's like doing drag. Oh. Anyway, allegedly. No, but so I saw a headline being like, Butch Buquin allegedly in the sex tapes with Luigi Mangione.
Oh, was that from Pooh Crave?
Yeah. So obviously that's not true, but everyone is very hoping this is all true.
The tapes? Well, listen, I hope it's true if they get released by Luigi himself.
We didn't really explain. So apparently Luigi Mangione has filmed over 20 sex tapes before he got arrested.
And apparently they were all like perfectly lit, like
and apparently they were
meant
all
to be released.
gay, and he was bottoming for
Really?
the porn star who just died.
Really?
R.I.P. No, do you hear about the porn star who just died?
Yeah. But he was.
No,
Oh.
I'm just bullshitting.
No, like apparently they were like perfectly lit, like good production, like kind of meant for the porn industry.
Oh.
So I'm like, I would only like to see them if he released them himself, because I would hate for it to be like leaked by the cops or something, and he didn't want the public to see them. You know?
Well, if the cops are getting to goon to this, and not the rest of the world, that's just unfair.
Yeah, but it feels wrong if he doesn't want it out.
Right.
You know, only if he wants the tapes out
True.
will we watch the tapes. And
Seb, after this pod, is like gonna be asking me to Uber drive him to Africa to find the tapes.
I'm on what's it called? Inmate swipe. What's it called?
Oh, I don't know. Are you talking about that where you DM the inmates?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna DM him.
Seb's
be
like, what's it called? It's fucking fully on his phone downloaded.
Is it an app?
He searches up Luigi every
I'm like,
night.
Hi, Luigi. This is your pen pal, Seb. I
You're
would
like,
like
"Fuck,
to
I
know
got the long
about
Luigi
these
again."
tapes. No, yeah, like honestly, Luigi. First of all, we wish you to be out of the system. You know, you deserve to be free.
We send our best.
And also, if you once you're free, you want to release those tapes. If you need a platform to
free-
release them,
Canada's
you
still
can
a free
come to
country.
us. We will edit
do it over
them.
here.
We will make sure the saturation, lighting,
have
everything is
CapCut Pro.
perfect. Yeah, we have
Got
CapCut
you.
Pro. We have InShot. We can edit.
And we want to see that cum shot on
Yeah.
InShot. Please.
So let us know
Thank you.
if you want to collab as well.
We will
collab.
always have a chair open for Mr. Mangione.
Yes. Hot takes.
Hot takes.
That was a hot take and a half.
That was pretty hot.
Oh, I have a hot take.
What's your
Was
hot
Helen
take?
Keller real? I was talking about this yesterday. No, like
What a switch.
I love Helen Keller. I learned about her in school. Dion apparently didn't learn about Helen Keller in school. Which just makes me
literally,
wonder
okay,
about-
if you were to come up to me still to today and I was drunk and say, oh my God, we're going to see Helen Keller, I would think you're talking about going to see a rock band or something.
Yeah, it does
sounds
sound
like a rock band. And
but
I actually
you're
think when I was
talking
younger,
about-
I would hear people say Helen Keller and I would think they were talking about a rock band, because in my mind, Helen Keller is like this famous rock musician and everyone loves him, but like I'm not into rock, so I don't need that in my life.
they're like, she's deaf. You're like, oh my God, how loud did she play that she's deaf now? Dion, I think you're talking about Helter Skelter. You're thinking about Helter Skelter. It's a Beatles song, I think. Which
Oh.
makes sense because you're British.
I don't know. I never learned about Helen Keller, but apparently Helen Keller was someone who was born blind, deaf, mute, and depressed.
Well, yeah,
Obviously.
but then she learned how to speak through signs, read Braille. So I'm like, I wonder how much was real.
Seb goes to bed last night and he's like, no, it can't be. It can't possibly be. I'm like, are you really bothered by this? He's like, yeah, like how would they even teach her the alphabet? Like how would she learn how to communicate?
Because, yeah, like they show a video of like, I think it's from the movie, I don't know, but they're like talking through hand gestures with the other person. But I'm like, how did the teacher tell her this means pig, and how does she know what a pig is?
But I think it would be like perception. It's all based on your perception, right? So I don't think she knows the letter P. I don't think she knows how the word pig sounds or what a pig looks like, obviously. But I think what she does know is, like, for instance, she eats a banana
And she's like,
and then she does something
no.
repetitively every time she eats a banana.
Oh,
So then she knows, okay, when I do this thing, that's a banana.
It's like whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it would be like, oh, you want the mug?
So now she knows the mug
Mug.
is 4 taps.
Okay.
That
See, that
kind of
makes
thing.
more sense.
More experiential.
Because the way they explained it in
Based
school when I
learning.
was little, it was just like magically she knew all these things.
No, like her knowing English or any language or like alphabets or anything without being able to see or hear is impossible.
But she
Because you
knew
don't know
Braille,
how to. You don't know how to. Yeah, but even if you feel a B, you don't know
what it
what
is.
what significance it has, what the symbol means, what it sounds like. Nothing. You don't even know what it looks like.
Like, I guess.
So like,
well,
if you can't even see what,
day,
it's a mind
back
fuck.
in the day, there was not a lot of other things to do. So I think they could have gone really deep into that signature teaching.
I was like, why are you touching me?
No, it was making an
Okay.
example.
Is there something on
So
my arm?
I do believe in Helen Keller.
Oh my god! And when I sat up in the sauna the other day, hot take, I fucking leaned against a fucking metal bulb, and turns out metal is hot in a sauna,
Yeah.
and I burnt the shit out of my arm.
You're not very bright, are you?
Nope.
But
anyways, Helen Keller, I think if she was in a sauna, she would have given me the heads up. Watch out for that light bulb.
She'd be like, girl. No, so I do believe in Helen Keller, but that was
Helen
my
Keller
hot
must
take.
have a 6th, 7th, 8th sense.
Yeah,
Or
no,
like
like
7,
they
8,
said,
9.
like she
Poor
could,
9.
she could like feel the footsteps and know who it was by the feeling of the footsteps, which is true, I guess.
She's like, I know only my cousin makes the floor shake like that.
That's a heavy step. Oh my god, our neighbor one time called us out for being like having a heavy step in our first apartment. He'd be like, y'all are stumping all the day. So ever
I'm
since
like, that's called fucking. You should try it
yeah,
sometime.
ever since he told us that we would walk like literally like slide through the floor.
I
for,
remember
like, the whole year
since
that we
we
lived
were
there.
like, when are we getting out of here? Like, this is too much.
Yeah.
We feel like we can't even move in our own house.
So
Wild.
yeah, I think I do believe in Helen Keller, but because I was thinking kind of like Shakespeare. Like people say that Shakespeare wasn't real; it was just like a bunch of people
Right.
writing as Shakespeare. So I was thinking something like that. But I guess for now, I do believe in Helen Keller.
Well, I'm glad we clarified your belief. and I believe Helen Keller is and will always be a rock band.
That's true as well.
Also, we bought Mario Party Jamboree.
Which we're excited
And-
to play tonight with our bands.
Yeah, we really are. And I was saying, like, we got to do a little, like, Patreon exclusive where we play that sometime or something.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun. So if y'all want to see us, like, do gaming over on Patreon, let us know. That's where you can see us do mukbangs and other content. Go check it out. You can see all 6 seasons of this podcast over there. And give us 5 stars wherever you listen to podcasts. It really does help us out.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Men have gaslit society into making their interests important. What am
Okay.
I talking about? Have you seen how much like gambling there is? How much sports are broadcasted? How much like, well, we talked about this, like baseball cards, all those things. How much like,
Weapons of mass destruction.
yeah, no, but I'm talking about like little toys, little stupid interests have been made so important and like have so much money behind them because men are interested in them. Meanwhile, if a girl wants to go see Taylor Swift, they're like, you're such a little girl, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
But it's like suddenly their little games are so important.
Yeah. But, like, not just men like sports.
No, but they are,
What do you have to say to that?
they have such a huge backing with money and everything because most men are into it.
Because it's male dominated.
Yeah, it's a male dominated. Like if it's something woman dominated, like for example,
It gets the misogynism treatment.
yeah, like I'm thinking like, I don't know, like Fashion Week, for example, it's big, but it's not as big
No.
as like all those soccer games or whatever.
Or even like Oscars, Grammys, stuff like declining in viewers every year because like they're not getting that coverage
Yeah.
because it's the arts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's seen as feminist.
yeah.
Feminine.
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 But it's like, yeah, like for example, like Taylor Swift, like concerts, girls' concerts, it's always like, oh, really? You're into that little girly thing?
Yeah.
But when it's like the Super Bowl or something, everyone's like, yeah, Super Bowl, let's go.
Ugh.
So much money goes into that. So many reactions and everything. So it's like we have been gaslit as a society to make everything that masculine, cisgender, white men are into very important. Lots of money behind it.
Well, it's like I'm a fan of Survivor, but if my husband is cooking in the kitchen and he needs my attention for something very important, I'm gonna pause Survivor or whatever, or just turn my attention away from it and go and help you with whatever you need help with. But what these straight men do is use watching football, for example, as an excuse to not help
To tune out
anything. Yeah, to tune out the world. So like you'll see like a lot of times in straight relationships, the girl being like, oh, it's football time for him, so now like I'm doing all the cooking or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like
I'll do all the cooking.
I'm pretty sure
cleaning
he
up.
can fucking help.
Yeah, you can watch it while you cook.
So it is definitely, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's kind of like not only are they like uplifted, these like male dominated things, but they're also like used as an excuse for men to be the way they are.
Yeah, to like remain being children. Because it's like, for example, a woman would never be like, don't bother me right now, I am watching my live stream for blah blah. Like, no, like they multitask. So it's like, why
And
can't
if they said
men
that, they'd
do
be
that?
laughed at.
Yeah, like if a woman was like, don't bother me right now, I'm watching this live stream for Taylor Swift, they'd be like, oh my god, really? Blah, blah, blah.
Watch it later.
Yeah, so it's like, that was the perfect example, Diongo.
Thank you.
Wow.
What can I say? I'm insightful. I also think this is an amazing lyric. I might put in a song. Not really the vibe of my current album I'm working on, but what do you think of this? This is great. People came to the promised land. Now all they have is the land of broken promises.
Wow.
Boom!
That's
America.
iconic.
I know.
Don't steal it, y'all.
Well, I put it out there, TM, trademarked. You can't steal it
We
now.
got new bops. We got a new bop from Lizzo.
Another hot take is that this fur jackets are in.
I've said that plenty of times.
Faux fur.
Faux fur.
Let me clarify.
Lizzo released a little boppity bop bop bop, which I was telling Dion, I uncanceled Lizzo in my mind because I won't cancel any women until men get the same treatment as women.
I like that thought process because we currently have Elon Musk and Donald Trump perpetuating that
Literally.
doing the Nazi salute is appropriate, which obviously it is not.
Like how many times?
So if we have, the most powerful person in the world perpetuating the most hateful rhetorics and not having any accountability, I think we can let Lizzo slide for something that got proven against in court.
Yeah, and it's like, how many times has Kanye did something extremely wrong, problematic, disgusting, and people still support him?
Where's the lawsuit?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm sorry, but women, in my eyes, can do no wrong until men are treated equally as bad.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of like we do need the equal treatment up in here because it's like we can't be playing picky choosy.
Yeah,
which
is what we're playing right
we
now.
are. We need to hold up the moral compass to everybody, and it's like the moral compass in the states right now is spinning on fucking infinity. She's like, I don't know where to land.
I don't know where to look. And then Benson Boone released another song as well, a boppity bop bop bop, which I was surprised. I hit play and I was like, oh, this is not what I expected from him. I'm into it.
I like the song. Yeah, that's about all I like from him.
Oh, yeah, no, like his last album I heard.
No, I just don't think he's attractive. And anyone who tells me otherwise, I will just laugh at and be like, did you get your glasses fixed?
Well, yeah, he's not my type. I just don't like that. What's it called?
Let's just say when Mark Zuckerberg put on the outfit, I couldn't tell the difference.
Do they look? Oh, maybe they look alike.
I couldn't tell the difference. So
wow,
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because a lot of like.
Also, did Mark Zuckerberg buy the exact outfit from?
I think he borrowed it. They're probably the same size.
So Benson Boone is friends with Mark Zuckerberg, is what I'm hearing.
No,
which is giving industry plans.
No, I think Mark Zuckerberg messaged him. Like his agent or manager, what have you.
But if I was Benson Boone, I would have been like, "Fuck you!" Like, oh my god, a billionaire wants something from me. This is my chance to stick it to the man.
Oh, true.
I'd say, "Fuck you! You don't. Not only do you not get my suit for your little party with your wife, but why don't you go and fucking use the money you were gonna bribe me with this to get the suit from me for your little party that probably you spent $1 million on?
True.
Why don't you go and put that towards something useful, motherfucker?"
That's true. Very true.
Because Mark Zuckerberg was one of the motherfuckers standing real quiet besides Trump.
True.
So fuck that man.
Shame to you, Mark Zuckerberg.
Fuck that man. Have you seen? I don't know what band it was, but they were going like, fuck Elon Musk, and then another clip of Eminem from like 2018 saying, "I say fuck, you say Trump," was going viral. And I'm like,
we need that energy
we
right
do.
now.
Turn all these problematic men to the good side, please, because like we all know Eminem be out there putting faggot into his lyrics, which is not appropriate because he's a straight man. So yeah, if you could turn that energy against Trump, please.
Did you see Armie Hammer trying to get the gays on his side?
Girl, why are you trying to get your PR team to like appeal to the headline was so weird too.
Right.
Like, oh, Army Hammer
tried to hook up with a man because he was
attempted
tired of
hookup.
women. I'm like, so he didn't even hook up with a man.
And like your PR company doesn't know shit because the gay community is so far done with you. It is never coming back.
And it's like this alleged hookup would have never shut up about it. I know Twitter would have been all the receipts.
Oh,
a
yeah.
place with the receipts being like, oh my God, Army Hammer just tried to hook up with me.
Yep.
So you're telling me this mystery man never said anything?
But like, are you that desperate to like get back in the public eye? Like, why is he trying to fix his image so bad?
Well, because
like,
people used to say he was a cannibal.
No shit. That's what I'm saying.
Him.
That's what I'm saying.
Cannibal,
Like,
cannibal, cannibal.
He got accused of being a cannibal. There's no coming back from that.
True.
A cannibal. Are we
No,
going to
like
be a
cats,
society now
about.
where we even let cannibals
Well, I don't think he actually
have a
ate.
free pass?
Did he eat people?
I don't know, but what I do know is I'm not going to actively support a celebrity who has been rumored to be a cannibal. I feel like there's other celebrities I could support,
Yeah, there's a lot
you know?
that aren't cannibals.
And I just,
Allegedly.
I'm just like,
This is all alleged.
I get the gays are we're supportive queens. We're open-minded, but
But I don't think anyone fell for that.
No,
little
we're not going to fall
PR
for that bullshit.
scheme.
We can only go too far, people. Come on. We have a common sense on our side. Well, actually, you can't speak for all the gays because some of them voted for Trump.
Yeah,
Which
gays
is
for
like,
Trump.
fuck
Y'all
you.
are gonna see hell.
Well, now you're living it, so you're welcome for your own fucking demise. This episode got so fucking rude.
So rude here.
We love you all. Thank you for hanging out with us. A little soft launch here. There'll be more to do with this, so please stay tuned. We do have a book coming.
Yes,
so we
our
finished editing
first
it this
novel
week.
is coming out.
We'll do a whole video on this, so don't say too
Announcements.
much. But what I would just want to say is like, keep an ear out for when we do announce, because your pre-orders are going to really help us out.
Yes.
And don't worry, the hard launch is going to be amazing.
Yeah, and we're gonna need all the pre-orders we can get from the Rudies.
Yes. So y'all are our number one supporters. We really do appreciate your support, your love, and we put our whole heart into this. So we cannot wait to start sharing it with you.
Y'all will feel the struck when it lands.
And as Mamrie Hart said, shout out to Queen. Think of it as like an evite to the party. We want to see how many people are excited for this party. So when we send out that pre-order, get in there, mama.
And there's a lot of spicy scenes that may or may not have happened in real life. So
Don't say anything more. But yeah, this book,
shout out to
it's gonna give you what you need.
Shout out to the demonetized besties. We love you.
It's gonna give you what you've been asking for.
Yeah.
Shout out to our Rainbow Clown besties.
Love you, besties. And shout out to Manny or Sebastian Collector.
Sebastian Collector. If you want Polaroid sent to you every month signed by us or other cool little things and such, go check out the tiers over on Patreon. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
My homie being sus, framed up. Does he know I noticed? Does he want some? Call my homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell his girl we're just chilling while I taste him. Call my homie